This is Julianne Condia, host of Rewritten. Thank you so much for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
This is Jessica Hammer, co-host of Crowned and Dangerous here on Public House Media. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you are done with this episode, I hope you'll come check out my show, Crowned and Dangerous, where Maddie and I talk about all things pageant related, especially our experiences in the Miss America organization. A new show comes out bi-weekly, every other Thursday. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of Crowned and Dangerous. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Wherever you are, be all there. Jim Elliott. Good morning. Welcome to Choose Your Rise. Welcome to Public House Media. I am so glad that you're here with us this morning. Be all there. How many of us struggle with being present in our local situation? How many of us are struggling with staying focused and on what it is that we are doing on a in the moment kind of thing? I know that I struggle with it sometimes, and if I'm struggling with it, somebody else is struggling with it too. So today we're going to be talking about 6 ways to be more present in everyday life. It is so hard these days with technology and, a million things going on our schedule, and we're just being pulled in a million different ways. There's notifications coming at us 24/7. We've got people in our lives, things to do, things to go to, people to be with, and it's just amazing at all the things that we end up really getting wrapped up into a 24-hour period. But today I want to help you be more focused, more in on what it is that you find valuable in your day, and being more focused in on the things that are going to help you be your absolute best. All right, here we go. Number 1, start your day by journaling. This not only helps you focus in on the things that are going to help you, really are important to you in life, but it really helps you clear your head and really get you drilled in on the things that are going to help you be your absolute best. So when you're sitting with a notebook and a pen and your technology's out of sight, so your phone is put away, it really does wonders for you to kind of listen to yourself and your thoughts and think through things that are coming at you. And without interruption, without, noises, without kids, without whatever, I do my journaling at the best time right away in the morning. So my alarm goes up at 5. I go downstairs and get my go-go juice, which by the way, I'm giving away to anyone that jumps into my November group here. I sit down with my pen and paper and I start writing out affirmations. I start journaling things. I have my devotion here as well that has a journal page to it, that where I just really write out and reflect on the pieces that were part of my devotion that day. Journaling about your dreams, journaling about your fears, your goals, your desires, writing down 3 empowering beliefs about yourself every single day. Those are amazing things, great ways for you to be grateful, great ways for you to start your day with your best life. And every day, write about what's on your mind, and you'll start to see daily all the things that are coming through your head and how they impact your actions and your behavior. The second thing to help you be more present in your day is to let people talk without interrupting them. Yeah, just listen. How many times have you had a conversation with someone that really just felt one-sided, where you both felt like you were waiting your turn to talk, but neither of you were really listening to what the other person was saying? Next time you have a conversation with someone, let them do the talking. You do the listening. One of my favorite things to do these days when I'm really practicing my listening skills is to paraphrase what they're saying. Not to add my own information, but to paraphrase what they're saying back to me with another question. Most of us just want to be acknowledged. Most of us just want to be heard. And so by you practicing that behavior, by you doing that, to know that someone is on the other side listening, be that person for them. You'll start to notice things about conversations and the people that you're interacting with that you've probably missed before, and that will be new information for you. So the second thing to do is to listen to people. Number 3, eat more mindfully and without technology. Crazy, right? We have a rule at our house that there's no tablets, there's no technology at the table. And for a good reason, because when everyone is focused in on something that they're staring at, they're one, eating mindlessly, and two, not interacting and having family time. So we try to have the TV off as well, but that doesn't always happen. But we always definitely have no phones, no tablets at the table. And when was the last time you really took the time to enjoy and taste the actual flavors of your food? Slowing yourself down helps you appreciate the little things and the big things a little bit more, but you'll start to tune into how your body feels before, during, and after a meal. And life is happening all around us all the time. I get it. Sometimes you just have to eat on the move. But when we're really rarely taking the time to really enjoy all of it, and then we're eating more and more and more. We're in a constant state of go, 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 which often means that our mental state of eating is just as fast, and it really wants us to keep going faster and faster. But the faster you eat, the more you eat. And the slower you eat, you're giving your body time to react, giving your body a time to send you a signal that says, hey, I'm full, no more here. And it really is going to help you with all kinds of goals and feeling your absolute best. The fourth thing that I have for you today to start being more present in your world is to start single tasking and stop multitasking. Now, I like to think that I'm the queen of multitasking, but really, I'm really not that good at it. And neither are you, if you were really honest. People often put multitasking as a skill on a resume, right? I'm a mom. I can do a million things, right? But what you're really doing is switching your attention from one task to the next without giving any of your tasks your full attention. And what we really need to get something done well is its full attention. Whenever I find myself stressed out and annoyed, it's almost always because I've been switching from one thing to the next, and I'm lacking prioritization. I'm lacking actually really getting anything done because I'm putting half effort into everything that I'm doing. The next thing I know, when I give something my full attention, instead of just cutting myself every 5 seconds, checking my Instagram, doing my Facebook posts, being with my kids, or letting out the dog, or whatever it is that's getting me in a million different directions, it all affects your attention and your mindset. So when you can really start single tasking it and maybe set a timer and flip your phone over and just work on that one thing for a certain amount of time, you'll be amazed at how much more you get done and accomplish in a day when you can just really focus in on one thing at a time. The fifth tip I have for you is to prioritize and be intentional about what you're doing. We all have a to-do list that's like 5 miles long. I completely get it. Mine today is super long. It's a Monday. A lot of things are going on in the day. However, it's like once you finally take one thing off your list, 10 more things are going to get added. And that's just a matter of fact. That's being a mom. That's being a woman. That's living in the 20th century, 21st century, whatever we're in. But if you can really take a really hard look at your to-do list and really think about the things that are priorities and not the things that are nice to do's, but really prioritize the top 3 most important things to do in your day. And when you get those top 3 things done, then that's when you feel the most accomplished. Give your time to the things that need your immediate attention. You can keep some other things on a list that are nice to do's, or things that will be nice to do in that day as the day goes on. But when you really accomplish the top 3 things on your to-do list, that's when you're going to be less overwhelmed and you're going to be able to keep moving forward in a good way. So when you get your to-do list for today, I want you to sort them all out. What are the top 3 things that you can accomplish in the day that are the most important for this actual day? And then the next things are the nice to-dos that would be great to have happen this week. And then there's things on your list that, if you're really honest with yourself, really don't need to be done for quite some time. But they'll be really nice to get going today, but you have other things that need to get accomplished. So it's way less overwhelming when you look at it that way, speaking from experience here. So what are things that you need to do today? Get into a habit of being proactive instead of reactive. Really focus in on your list and organize it in a way that's going to be helpful and accountable to you. And number 6 I have is unplug by a certain hour every single day. When you're checking your phone every 5 minutes, when you're rushing from here to there, taking information in every single place you go, your email inbox can wait till tomorrow. Your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, all of those things can wait till you get home. Wait till you are quiet. Wait till you have a certain time in your day when you've structured it to be there. But when you're constantly plugged in all the time, you don't allow your mind to rest. It's really hard to hear your own thoughts, and you're constantly consumed by other people's ideas, advice, emotions, energy, and all the things that they're putting out there. It's really hard to be present in the moment when you always are connected to something else. Yesterday, I accidentally, I'm completely honest here, accidentally left my phone at home while we went to church. Now, our church is an hour away, and we were there for an hour, and then we did some shopping, and then we drove home for an hour. And so my phone was gone most of the day. And at first I was extremely cranky about it. But then I had to be connected. I had to be with my family. I couldn't look up things when we wanted them to. We really get surprised at how often we need our phone and how often it's a nice to have. But it's when we can really focus in, when we don't have it, it's when we can really focus in on the things that are really stressing us out, or the things that are overwhelming us, and we get to really be present and focus in on the moment. So those are your 6 things today. I hope one of them is great for you. I hope that you comment below with some questions, with some thoughts, with some other ways that you stay present in your day, and maybe how you've used one of these 6 things. So number 6, stay unplugged and get done by a certain hour in the day so you can decompress or just unplug for a certain time throughout the day. Number 5, prioritize and be intentional about what you do in a day. Make sure you sort out that to-do list. Number 4, start single tasking and stop multitasking, getting laser focused in on one thing at a time. Number 3, eat more mindfully, even without technology, and being aware of what's going into your mouth as you put it in. And number 2, let people talk without interrupting them. And lastly, start your day by journaling and really focusing on the things that are going to be great for you. Because we don't want you living a chaos life. We want you living an intentional life, a life where you're happy, where you're focused, where you're helping other people be their absolute best, and you're helping yourself be your absolute best. Because that's what we're all about here at Choose to Rise, helping you rise up out of your current struggles and live your best life. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you got something out of this. And if you love Choose to Rise, if you are here for the long haul, I really appreciate you. If you're just tuning in, I appreciate you listening. And I would love for you to just take your little finger and go to the share button in the left corner and share this with somebody else. Share it on your own social media. Share it with someone else who cares and would love to know more about this. Keep coming back every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We have a new show coming out, and right here in Public House Media, I'll be live and in the podcast. And your listening means the world to me. So thanks so much for joining, and I hope that you have a fabulous day, a great start to your week, and I will see you again here on Wednesday. Bye.